What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing something that you probably should have seen coming, mainly because I had it on my last car and absolutely loved the way it looked, but it has to do with the rear of the vehicle. And if you don't know, yes, it is going to be the taillights. We have here a set of Euro taillights from S550 Euros that we are going to be installing on the Mustang today. If I could get the box open. Look at those beauties. So we're gonna start with taking out our old taillights, getting everything taken out of here, and then installing the Euro taillights. So taking out the taillights is easy enough. The first part you want to go ahead and start with is taking off these top pieces right here on both sides, and they're going to be swapped over onto the other taillights. Let's go ahead and start with that. We have our covers off, as you can see. Now this is where things get a little bit tricky. We are going to come onto the inside of the car here. There's going to be four little these guys here. 1, 2, and then 2 more on the opposite side. All we're gonna do, just loosen them, take them off, set them aside here. Same thing with this one. Now that we have all 4 of our screws out, top and bottom, all you want to do is basically just pick up on this guy. So pull out just like so. And you're basically just unhooking it from there. You have to lift up the trunk just to pull this guy out of here. Alright, now that we have basically our whole liner removed here, there's going to be 3 bolts that secure the taillight. On this side, if you have a subwoofer, you are going to have to take off the subwoofer. I will also attach my last video where I had a subwoofer in my car. Basically, there's 3 bolts, 2 on the bottom, 2 at the top. That's going to take care of that. But since we don't have that, all we need to do, just pull on this tab right here, just disconnect it. Now that that's disconnected, we could see our 3rd bolt inside of there, right there. So you got 1, 2, 3. And then same thing on this side here. Got 1 right there, and then 2 and 3. So let's just disconnect those 6 bolts technically, disconnect our taillight, and then they should pop right out. Alright, so we got the taillights installed, and damn, that's actually looking really good. Now, we do have a little bit of wiring to do, so let me go ahead and show you exactly how to do that. But first, we gotta make a run to the store because I'm missing one of my tools. So let me go do that, and then I'll show you how to do the wiring for the 3rd brake light there. Alright, you guys, we are back. Now, let's go ahead and go over the wiring. The Euro taillights, I don't know if this is just if you have the special mode one or if this is related to all of them, but it comes with this wiring here. Now, we're only going to be using the yellow wiring. We're not going to use the other one because that's for European models. So it's pretty self-explanatory and straightforward, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it still just in case. If we go inside the car and we pull back at the liner again, we can see this green connector sitting here. Now, this green connector is actually going to attach to our main wiring harness, as you can see on our other wiring harness here. There are 2 green connectors, one for the passenger side, one for the driver's side. These connect directly to the taillight themselves. So let's go ahead and extend this wire. This one right here is going to go to your 3rd brake light up on top of your roof. So let's go ahead and untangle all this wire here. We might not use all of it, but you never know how much you're going to use. We could just tie it all back in. So I'm going to be running mine along the driver's side here. So basically, all I'm going to do is use the, where is it? The short connector is going to go onto this side here. So all we do is take our green plug here, and plug it in. Alright, that's connected. Then we are going to take our other wire, our long one, and we're going to run this one to our passenger side here. Passenger side green wire right here. Plug this guy in, just like so. Then the rest of the wiring can get pushed off to the side, tucked in here. You can tape it off, zip tie it, however you want to do it. I'm probably going to zip tie mine to this main harness here, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so we have our wire basically tied into our main harness there. All we have to do now, almost done, is basically come to the back here. You want to put your seat down for this. It'll make it a lot easier if you're doing it from the driver's side like I am. Yeah. Pull down your driver's side here, and all we're going to be doing is just running the cable, as you can see it right there. Going to be going up and then to the 3rd brake light right where the dash cam is. So let me just go ahead and show you how I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to be doing is just taking out this liner here on the side and just running the whole cable behind the carpeted area. Now you don't have to take the whole thing out. I'm not taking the whole thing out. All you have to do really is just move it until you could basically get it to where you want it, and then just start tucking it behind there. Basically, you just tucked it behind this side right here, came all the way up, ran it right here. Hopefully I can get a little bit of light. There we go. Ran it up through here. We pulled this guy back. We can actually push this guy back in now. And then you could see it of the wire a little bit. It goes right behind the seatbelt. We took this piece off. Literally just pull it. And then we ran it up. You might be able to see it. You can see it right there. A little bit right there. And then it's running up into this pillar right here, and then it's going to go along top here to our third brake light. Now, to get to the third brake light, pull down your fender liner, headliner, and you could see the bolt, or the thingy right there. Your fender liner is just a bunch of magnets and small tabs that hold down, so don't be afraid to just pull down a little bit. All we're going to do is just disconnect that, plug it in to our new connector, and we'll be good to go. Now, we have our taillights wired in, basically. As you can see, no wires shown other than right here. But other than that, it goes straight up to the top to our third brake light, which is that brake light right up there, in case you didn't know what I was talking about. So let's go ahead and just put everything back together, and let's take a look at it. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and turn on the hazards and see how she looks. Oh, hazards are on. And it is automatically set to sequential mode, and damn, that looks good. So, in the manual here, it tells us how to switch modes. They have about 4 or 5, I think, different modes. Let's see here now. We are going to be doing mode number 4, I believe. Let me see. Sequential amber mode, that's the one that we're going to be doing. So to do that, what we have to do is go back here. Turn on accessory switch, vehicle power. Make sure the switch is in the off position, so let's go ahead and turn that to off. Next, press and hold the brake pedal. Rotate the switch 4+ N times. And equal mode number continuously between second dial and off. Alright, seems pretty self-explanatory. So, switch to on. Switch this, that is in off position. So what we're going to do is hold the brake pedal, and then we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn on the hazards, 1, 2, turn off, release the brake pedal, and that should be it now. Turn on our turn signal. It worked, but that's not the one that we want. So, switch to off, brake pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Off. Release brake pedal. I don't think that worked then. Oh no, it did work. See how it all stays orange now? That's what I wanted. Alrighty. So we can turn that off, turn that guy off, and it is complete now, guys. Alright, you guys, we got our taillights installed, so I'm happy that that's done with. But basically, if you have any questions about the whole programming thing, that one was a little bit confusing at first. I mean, it was pretty straightforward, but it was just a lot to do at once. If you have any questions about it or the install itself, feel free to drop a comment in the comment box down below, and I'll do my best to help you guys out. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.